Hello everyone, I would like to introduce our beveling table. First thing you're going to want to do when working with low angles is to adjust the top of the platen backwards. And set your angle finder to 0. The next thing you're going to do is install the belt and tension it. After that, install the adjustable work rest. You're going to remove the original table. Install the beveling table by sliding one side in and then rotating the other side up and sliding it in the slots. When you're working at a small angle relative to the platen, you're going to want to adjust the height of the work rest up so it is up over top of the platen and the bottom wheel. You may need to move your arm in and out to get your spacing right. Go ahead and lock the arm and the height adjustment in place. Once we have the work rest in place, we need to make sure that it is parallel to the platen face so we can get an even grind. Usually just use a straight edge to check this. You can see this one here is slightly out. So what we're going to do is we're going to tilt the table backwards. We are going to remove the table itself. We're going to loosen up the work rest bracket and use the set screw and the 2 1/4 holes to adjust the height of the bracket. Since we were slightly higher on the left side, we are going to take the right side of the bracket, shown here, and move it upward. In order to do so, we're going to use this 1/4 hole and the 1/4 inch long set screw provided to raise this side up. And you can see here, as it raises and lowers the height of the rest, this can take a little bit of trial and error. I usually try to do an 1/8 or a 1/4 of a turn at a time, then tighten the work rest back down to lock it in place. Now we're going to reinstall the bevel table. And set it back into position. One thing to keep in mind is the knobs on the bottom of the table are slightly smaller than the work rest bracket slot, and you can use this to make sure that the edges of the beveling table itself are parallel to the wear plate. Then go ahead and tighten everything down. Go ahead and check for parallel again. And we're good. Next thing you're going to do, if you haven't done it already, is to set your platen to 0 on your angle finder, and then set your angle finder onto your beveling table. And in this example, we're setting it to 2 degrees, something for a chef's knife, something like that. The work rest itself is adjustable up to 45 degrees. In order to get to those higher angles, you will need to bring the platen back to 90 before setting your bevel angle. So to set the angle for that height, you're going to have to move the table in and then set the angle after getting the table close to the platen. Here is Josh Fisher from Edge Knife Works. He is showing how to use the beveling table on a chef's knife. What Josh is doing right now is he is working on setting his bevels and making sure that they don't go too high up on the knife. Here's a view of the other side, setting the bevels in. And another view of fine-tuning where the bevels stop. It is important to make sure that the flats of your blade are resting flat on the work rest. This will ensure that you get an even grind. The beveling table itself is great for setting your initial bevels, but please do keep in mind it is not exactly a fixture as you would see in like a CNC machine or something like that. You will still need to freehand grind to true everything up and make everything as straight and clean as possible. If you would like more information on where to order, please visit our website, www.brodbeckironworks.com. If you have any questions and would like to speak to someone, please call us at 513-532-7062, or you can also reach out to us on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you. Have a great day.